So Assassin's Creed Shadows has been in the news recently, obviously because it's a brand new game, but also because they decided to go after Elon Musk on Twitter the other day, and to be honest, they did kind of own him. That being said, I wish they put as much effort into making the game good as they seem to put into owning people on Twitter, because Assassin's Creed Shadows, despite what everybody's saying, isn't doing so well. I mean, even here you can see Grums posted a link to an article that says Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't the hit Ubisoft desperately needs, analyst says. Again, Assassin's Creed did hit back and kind of ratio Grumps, but the fact of the matter is that Assassin's Creed Shadows really isn't doing anywhere near as good as people hoped it would. You see, Assassin's Creed the other day posted on Twitter that they have 2 million players. Now note, they say players, not copies purchased, because I would be willing to bet that a large number of the people playing the game got access to Assassin's Creed Shadows through the Ubisoft subscription program, in which case they're probably making a lot less money, because if somebody just pays for 1 month of the subscription plan to play Assassin's Creed Shadows, they only made the cost of the subscription, which is like $20, $17, I think. So I don't know. It doesn't seem good that they only got 2 million players. And it kind of seems like that's the case because there hasn't been a giant leap in their stock price after this either. Now, of course, I'm not a financial expert and you should not take anything I say with a grain of salt. However, their stock is still pretty low compared to where it was a year ago. Now, of course, that doesn't actually mean as much as people think it means, because the success or failure of Assassin's Creed Shadows probably won't have a massive effect on the Ubisoft stock up until they have an earnings call and have to disclose to investors how well or bad the game did. Hey guys, I just wanted to ask you to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I'd love it if you could leave a comment. Thank you. Let's get back to the video. However, we can see here from the SteamDB chart that Assassin's Creed Shadows peaked at 64,825 players, which isn't good. And how do I know it's not good? Because Dragon Age the Veilguard peaked at 89,418 players. Now, we know for a fact that Dragon Age the Veilguard underperformed. EA blames underperformance of Dragon Age and EA FC 25 as it lowers its forecast. So this article is about how EA had to tell their investors that they were lowering their revenue forecast for the year because of what it called the underperformance of FC 25 and Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now, down here they say, EA said on Wednesday that Dragon Age the Veilguard, released in October, engaged around 1.5 million players during the 3 months ended December 31st, 2024, which it said was nearly half of its expectations. They didn't quite get 2 million players, as Assassin's Creed claims, but they did say that it was a bad enough underperformance that it affected their financial forecast for the year, and that it was only half of their expectations. So if Dragon Age the Veilguard was expecting to get at least 3 million sales, because, you know, 1.5 million times 2, how many sales was Assassin's Creed expecting to get? Because Assassin's Creed is definitely a bigger IP than Dragon Age the Veilguard is. There's way more Assassin's Creed games. It's so much more prevalent in media. I wouldn't be surprised if they were looking for like 6 or 7 million players, only to get 64,000. Now, of course, the 64,000 is at one time, so obviously I'm not saying 64,000 people total have played it. Obviously, 2 million people total have played it. Even the SteamDB ownership predictions for Assassin's Creed Shadows don't look great. Now, of course, these numbers tend to be less accurate the closer to a game's launch you are, so take them with a grain of salt, but the 3 different sources of information that SteamDB trusts estimate that between 340,000 and 462,000 people have bought Assassin's Creed on Steam, which doesn't seem that high, especially when you compare this AAA game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, or as Ubisoft likes to call their games, quadruple A, to an indie game that recently came out. So 64,825 was their maximum concurrent player count. Now, this indie game here, Schedule 1, which released just a few days ago, has already had an all-time peak of 142,759. That's right, Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting blown out of the water by a game from indie studios. I don't think this could have gone worse for them. What do you think? Do you think that Assassin's Creed Shadows underperformed? Do you think that it did okay? Either way, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.